Hi, it's Faye, and I'd like to share with you an art journal that I've been working on. So this is my art journal flip. This is a mixed media Canson journal, and I got this from Michael's. It was on clearance, and so I picked that up. I like the size of it. So I'm just going to share with you some of the things I've been doing in this art journal. I added a pocket here from one of my die cutouts. This is just a envelope that I created a pocket for, and I used my white gel pens. And here I just added an image from a magazine and some lettering. This is a rough drawing that I did. I have a stamp that stamps those eyes and eyebrows, and so I just use that, and the other features are from some other stamps that I had from a class that I took. And this was I'm thinking this was a cutout from one of my Cricut cartridges, and I just used the silhouette of that to make an image. Some of the pages I haven't completed. I haven't done a lot of things to just maybe the background. These I cut using my silhouette, and I use those also as masks. Let's see, can I bring that up some? And bring this camera back some. There we go. And again, some pages I did backgrounds. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I've changed it so many times. I didn't like the features, the eyes and nose and mouth that I did on it, so I just sort of blacked it out. So again, some more background pages. And this page is entitled Altered States, and what I did was I took a photograph and I just colored in some different features in the photograph, like the sky. I used one of my markers, and the flowers. And this, I just kind of did a rough drawing of that. And the nose and the mouth are stamps. And I used one of my heart stamps, and I just colored it in and just did some little doodling. And this is one of Diane Reevely's stamps, and so I kind of matched some of the stamp pieces together. This dress, however, is a stamp I had all the time. And some more. This flower I did with my silhouette, and I used the sketch pens instead of the blade. Some of the pages I adhered together because they were sort of thin. Another Diane Reevely stamp. Again, some words from magazines and some stamping. This I just drew some lines and just kept writing and writing and writing. And this image I got from a magazine. Here I just let some of the paint sort of drip down, and then I wrote inside the drips using my white signal pen. In here I just stamped a bunch of eyes, and then I wrote some phrases that I collect. I usually write down phrases that I collect from different places, usually from the internet or maybe Facebook. Somebody might write something, a quote or something, and so I usually write those down. Here I took some butterflies that I had previously copied from someplace on some craft cardstock, and so I just cut those out. And here I used a stencil I cut with my silhouette. And let's see. And then I just wrote a quote, a phrase. And this is a stamp that I have. And this page I haven't done anything with. And here's another page. I just took some little hearts and drew them and painted them. And this is some pattern paper. I just cut that out and I made some tags to go inside. I made it into a pocket. And so the tags just fit inside there. And here, I like how this page turned out. I took one of Diane Reevely's stamp. I took the face and the legs. And I took a regular shipping tag and I made her body. And also made it so that it would have a quote behind it. And also on the tag here. And then this punch is a Stampin' Up! Punch, and I sort of just took those hearts that were the negative and took some of the string from the tag and just made her hair. And then here are some more of the hearts. I just punched out a bunch of hearts and used my markers and cut some circles here and then put some words in it. And this page, this is a stamp from a class that I took with Andrea Gomoll, and it's called FACEcinating. I'll put the information for that below. And this is one of my stamps, and there I just took a tag and made like a little flip over. I just had a bunch of collage items. And here as well, I just collaged a bunch of things together. This page I haven't finished. Again, I took a tag and just made a little flip over. And this girl's face I drew, as you can tell by the nose and the eyes. I'm still practicing on that. I know it takes a lot of practice, so I'm still working with that. And then I took the tag here and I used it as a flip this way. And these leaves, I just colored in, did a lot of doodling. Again, this girl I freehand drew and painted a heart there, and there's a butterfly. This is some cutouts from some pattern paper. And here I use my white signal pen on this black painted background. And here I just took a flower and used it as a mask, and did some writing. And again here, this is another mask. Can't remember the name of that, exactly the name, but it's a group of ladies masks that comes in a set. And if I find that, I'll put the information below. And here I just did some writing and some doodling. And here I worked on this last night. And I just kind of freehand drew this girl and used a marker for her hair and added some collage pieces. And here as well, I worked on this last night. This is a magazine cutout, and I just I drew her features on her face, and I didn't like it, so I just took some book page and put over it, and then just sort of stamped in her features instead, and did some writing. I haven't finished this page, and those are some practice eyes and lips that I've been doing. So this is my art journal flip. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more projects.